Good evening. Welcome to the final pod race of this Winter Tournament 2023. I am Classic Gamer 76. Join me in the group by Jay Shadell. I think we have quite the race this evening. Yes, they went with 4 forced with nuns. They didn't get any forced, but they also don't get any magic out of the gate. And how about the blurrings on some of these
Hey,
characters?
I just realized I didn't unmute my microphone, so hi again. Yeah, these party members. Oh, it helps when you're doing
So,
like four things at once. Yeah, the blurstings on these things. Holy cow. So two thieves, two fighters. Looks like we're going to have some chunky fighters moving along here. We get plus 80 HP, 10% or plus 10 hit percent, but no promotion armor. So no dragon armor, no opal armor going to be available to us. The thief, we're going to be able to hurt dragons. We have plus 800 GP, so all the money to buy our spell. Okay, don't even think about that. But we get minus 1 hit percent per level. So that's going to be interesting to see.
Yep. The black belt, which who knows, they might see him pick up. They did agree that they could recruit, has the bonus of plus 40 HP, plus 5 luck, but a mouse of minus 10 MDef, so they won't quite have the same MDef that you're normally used to. Red Mage has a nice bonus of plus fast and the wood armor, shield, and helmet set, but the Malice is no pro ring. So with that armor set, they wouldn't be wearing a ribbon and they wouldn't have a pro ring either. The White
Yeah.
Mage has a bonus, can equip gauntlets and helmets and has 2 level 1 MP, but no Cure 3. That's not too bad.
Yeah, rarely use it.
The Black Mage has a bonus of plus 20 HP and can use fighter armor upon promotion, but the Malice is minus 150 gold.
Which, assuming that we're going to pick one up later on, hey, if we roll minus 150 gold when we're on, what, Sky? Who cares?
Yeah, I don't think that's going to make any difference. Yeah, I don't think they'll even notice. And
Just to get this out of the way already, I rolled the seed. It's either going to be great or horrible. We'll see which way. I'm not sure.
Yep.
Oh. Well, we do have a couple other crazy flags that they agreed to beforehand. So, in addition to this fun forced party, which, hey, finally, thieves get their light of day, we also have all tri-stated vertical and horizontal flips, so we won't know what we have until we get further into this map, and tri-stated shuffled stair locations. So, ready for proc gen, kind of?
yes, in some ways worse than Proc Gen, because Proc Gen, you know that it's going to be random. This is like, well, I know this could be, and we could see some banana peels in Ice Cave too, especially if we get any of these flips.
Well, muscle memory starts to take over. You just hold up or something. Nope. Now you're back. All right. They
Yep.
should be off about any time, though.
We should see what caster item they start with, because that's going to become pretty useful early with absolutely no magic casters.
I'm curious to see what's going to happen with the tail and if we'll check any early magic. Well, here we go. Rube's already checking some. See if we can get Rojo synced up in a second.
And nothing really too notable. I saw the Cure 3 that the White Mage can't learn. Silver plus 4 Cheerios off the bat. That's nice. And gloves plus 4. That's actually a pretty decent piece of armor early on.
Yeah, not too bad. Giving you a good look at this armor menu here while we sync them up.
Saber plus 2 in the weapon shop, so at least we have something to attack with.
Which, two thieves, assuming we promote... Or wait, sorry, it's that saber. That saber. I was thinking the spell.
Yeah, that was the Saber the Sword, not Saber the Spell, although
We can
interested
hope.
to see where that lands.
Yeah, if it lands early, two thieves, promote them to a ninja, it can be fun.
And they're starting off with the Zeus Gauntlet, so pretty
Okay.
decent. Not too much resist lightning early. So we have Rubes already heading towards the Temple of Fiends, whereas Rojo's doing a few magic checks and rearranging his party.
Start seeing what we're gonna get here. Add pony doesn't seem to be too much yet.
Yet, of course, see how many times does the first runner not see something that the second one
Yeah.
gets? So Rube's considering and flipping his thieves around.
All right. We are at least vanilla Temple of Fiends. Garland was standing between the two pillars there, so.
Yep. Yeah, now it's a good, smart move on Rube's part. He actually went in and checked to see which way it was so he didn't bounce off the key locks. That's a lot fewer extra steps. See, Temple Fiends has a little more money, but really not much. Could use that for all the magic and provoke. Never mind.
Yeah, it's weird not shopping for spells right now.
Well, if they get an early vendor item, they're going to have an easier time affording it. Rube's heading out and saving while Rojo's taking on Garland here. He doesn't have the fighters equipped, so they're just punching at the moment. And almost actually does miss menu, but catches it. And we have both runners on Garland.
And after a little bit of lag early game, it's not back up.
See, and the king has the ruby and the princess has the canal. So, well, as soon as we get a ship, we could check out both Titans and Sarda.
Hey, we're getting a little bit of Fiend spoilage here. What do we got? Kraken, not very tough, and can punch a lot. Imagine that.
Yeah, Kraken punch a lot. Who'd have thought? And the floater for sale.
That is a cheap floater. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, they could afford it already with all the money they got in Temple of Fiends.
Well, I was going to ask if we're going to go to Provoca or go left or what's not here, but we're going right down that river system, grabbing it.
Yes, get in the air. This could be a pretty jetty seed, of course. You know, it would be jettier with some magic.
Our tracker calling magic savings. Yep, you didn't have to spend all the money on magic. We can buy a floater, a magic rock. Hey.
Saving on one magic for another.
Yeah.
So Rojo takes down his bridge boss. Neither runner checking Mitoya. Not that I can blame them. They can just go back there after they get the airship.
Yeah, no reason. We're going straight to Provoca. I'm surprised we're checking magic right now, but put in your notes.
Yep, we had Lamp Fade, Heal 3, and I missed the last one.
Thought that was Invis 2? I thought I saw an eye in there at least. Silver axes or silver swords +5. Well, that's a
really nice find for those fighters.
That will work. You want to swing something better, but it'll work.
Definitely take us until we get something like a flame sword, ice sword, even a sun sword if we get lucky and find that.
Yeah.
Rojo, meanwhile, uses his Zeus gauntlet to take down the pirates. Let's see what Bicky has for us today.
TNT.
He has TNT. So he's been taking explosives out on the high seas.
Wonder if we're going to do some air bombing in a second. Get our airship, go over, drop some TNT on some dwarves. Call it good.
Yep, I don't know if that will quite satisfy Narek, but hey, Light Warriors are busy.
Iron armor +5 for 156 gold.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, these fighters are looking pretty good early, and they're going to have access to those level 2 white spells once they promote, too.
I can never roll these seeds for myself. Why?
No, I don't think I've ever quite rolled something like that either.
Oh.
Sometimes I find myself finding, thunder arachnids or something, and I compare myself to a well-known member of the community when it comes to the seed roll.
Yeah. But so far, it's been fairly tame. I know that's going to be the curse coming up in a little bit. I'm fully aware.
Yep. I mean, of course, how many seeds have we seen start out tame and then Topher is an absolute disaster? I think Zeus doing some work on the waterways.
That is what's nice about the Zeus Gauntlet specifically early.
Yeah.
These
Rojo is actually heading towards Ice Cave. This is interesting.
we have a floater, Rojo. Just go. You can come up here in a second. Get in the air. Ooh, did they buy it?
That's a good question. I don't see it on the tracker. Maybe he didn't check Canaria.
Davian, did you see it? Oh, okay.
Looks like we
Flipped
have
is
some flip
definitely
towards
on.
horizontal at least, or vertical even.
The Rube's definitely bought the floater.
I mean, not much in the armor shop. We had Emu 3 and stuff I missed.
Nuke and Fire 3 was in black here. That could have been nice. White Magic was fine.
Yeah. Nuke, you'd like to see the lower level, but hey.
Yeah.
Well, now this could be interesting if Rubes gets the chip from Crescent before checking the Canaria item shop. He could be led astray on a floater search.
Yeah. I really hope Rojo picked that up.
Yeah. Or sometimes when you get led astray on those searches, you find something like a nice ribbon or something that helps in the end game. But Rubes, meanwhile, of course, the airship heading through Sarda, see what he has.
Hey, we've
Meanwhile,
got that. We've got the Ruby. We're checking a lot of free chests here.
Yeah. Got the crown and got Wraiths warming up Ice Cave with some heat, too.
Okay.
And at least this room is vanilla because, ooh, Pro Ring +5. That's a nice find.
That's going to be a really nice find. Silver helmet, iron, nothing. And our adamant. Hey, that's one trip into dwarves.
Yep. Always
Love to
feels
see
nice
it.
when you don't have to double dip dwarves.
Can we get the God mode dwarves and get key on Narek?
It's hitting kind of hard, but then again, I don't think Rojo has much of any armor.
Speaking of
Ooh, a
armor,
ribbon.
it's not going to do much for you, but it's
That's
going to do
okay.
everything
Ice
for you.
ends up, yep, ice ends up not being required. Rubes could easily not get that ribbon because, generally speaking, you don't want to go into ice even if you have to.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, usually try to put it off until logic tells you something has to be in there.
Yes. Rubes taking down Astos here. Take good use of that silver +5 sword. Let's see what he had.
Okay.
The chime, so that's halfway open up sky. Rojo skipping that one chest in ice. Ooh,
Yeah,
ice
we
plus
skipped-
force shield. That's great for the.
We skipped the bottom 6 too, so it's interesting.
Yes.
We're checking a lot and not checking a lot. Ooh.
And there's the rod.
Ice not required. It's a nice one to see because it's one of the easier dungeons to get through, but definitely not required.
Yes. Meanwhile, Rubes now has his chime and his cube. So he has Sky on the table. And the loot.
Okay.
We're a
We
key
are
away
a-
from go mode already.
We're a key away from go mode. Because we can do Volcano, we can get into Sky. This
Yep,
party,
we
I
could-
think you're going to want the tail, but hey.
Yeah. You're definitely going to want the tail. Especially all those nice level 2 spells for the fighter.
Yeah.
Of course, I don't know if we've seen Harm 4 yet. The White Mage will be able to take advantage of that. And I see you've got a Pro Cape. Now, Rojo's heading away from Ice Cave. We'll see. I don't think I saw the floater in his inventory there.
Oh no. Oh no.
Reminder's always good to check the item shops because you never know. Meanwhile, Rojo is heading to Volcano. Hopefully he can dig something out of the armor. He's actually not going to Crescent to bring up that thief.
I mean, I love myself a thief, but I kind of get it. You want all the levels on those fighters if you can.
Yes. The thief with -1 hit percent per level, it's not going to be as effective with melee as it normally would be. Some
Okay.
vendor armor?
Vendor armor, if we find that tail, I mean, I'll take an opal armor.
Yeah, I'll definitely take an Orpal armor too, but no one's going to be
Oh,
able to use
no
it.
promotion. Duh.
Yeah. Was that katana a plus or a -3?
Probably a plus. Oh my gosh. Did you see what Rubes just found?
Yes. He found his go mode.
We are looking for a grind.
Yep.
A grind and a tail, probably.
I mean, if you find a decent enough weapon, you might not even need the tail, although...
I mean, I would not sleep on that silver sword. It's not amazing, but it's perfectly fine.
Yes. Meanwhile, Rube's checking out martial art, and he pulls out a white shirt. That's great for some free evasion.
Yeah, that silver sword +5 is better than the vanilla ice sword. So, hey.
Yes.
I've shoved an ice sword down Chaos's gullet before. Why not?
Yes. But silver +5 is going to be perfectly serviceable. I mean, it'd be great to find something else +5. But, I mean, you don't have to worry about say, finding the Vorpal so much, because +5 always gives you such a nice crit reward.
Mm-hmm. We still have so much to check. But the question of the day is, when's Rojo gonna go back up and find that floater?
It's a good question. Of course, now if he gets that ship in Crescent, he might be tempted to try out Ordeals.
Oh.
Which we know that Ordeals isn't required.
Yeah, none of the major ones are required. No Ordeals, no Waterfall, no Lefane. No ice, technically.
Yep. No ice is always nice. Marsh is required, but
yeah, but
can't have everything, I guess.
Personally, if I want to pick one of those, I'd pick Marsh. Might be in the minority there, but hey.
Now, Rojo, for better or for worse, picks up his ship, so we'll see where that leads him.
Where this takes them.
Since it'll spawn in the inner sea, maybe it'll push him back to Canaria?
Maybe we'll go up and look for hill pots or something and see it.
Yeah. And Jesus Frog.
What we really need is one of his characters to get stoned for a second, because we know softs are up there, and maybe he'd run back up to grab a soft.
Yes, well, who knows? Maybe something here has stone touch. Or find better something like stone poison, which is, of course, always fun to find in the inner sea. That's always fun, is in quotes there. You know, Rubes has found the Frost Dragon. That's not a bad grind.
Yeah.
Could get a few early levels off of that. Silver +4 daggers, that's not bad for those sleeves. That Runen sword, unfortunately, rolled -2, otherwise that'd be a great weapon. I saw Quad X Warp and Ice 3 there.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we're gonna send these Frost Dragons for a little bit. See how high we go, but... And... No! Rojo! No!
Rojo!
Okay.
I mean, I can understand this play. He wants to check out Titans and Sarda, obviously, and he might go to Earth for a grind, but, you know...
Yeah.
We know the floater...
I mean, there's 2 items here. A dungeon you can get through relatively easy. Like, I get it. But we know.
Now Rojo, after these ogres, is going to clean out the Titan's closet.
Mm-hmm. Alright, how high did we take that for Rubes?
I did not see. We might catch it here shortly, but he was also down to 2 characters. That's
I think that's
not
fine.
A very safe fight.
Yeah, they went to a fighter and a thief. Get 2 of them up to hit. Yeah. We were getting 4,000.
Cure 4 is going to be night learnable. That is really good to see. Those fighters are looking pretty good, especially if we can promote.
All right, check in to see if we get anything else. Exit was at 4.
Saber will be ninja
Yeah.
learnable. We saw that at level 4. We have also have softs in Elfland, which will unfortunately not push Rojo towards where he needs to go.
Yeah, I'm thinking what I've seen so far. Are we going to see a fighter thief? Knight ninja all the way through?
That seems quite possible. I mean, some of those low-level magics are pretty loaded.
I want to see it. Yeah, saber, katana, ribbon, rush to the end. Do it.
Yes, do it. Now, Rojo's heading to Earth. He's either going to clear this or at the very least going to check trap tiles, I would think. Yep.
Rube's checking some of these easy treasures here. See if we can find something. Grab that tail, maybe. That katana in our back pocket, we definitely want promotion.
Yes. Crystal. Oh, maybe Matoya has a tail.
The question is, how long are we going to try to dig for it?
That's a good question. Well, the katana +3, I think it's definitely worth a little time. Well, Rojo does have that one stone character, so...
But like Chad is
Most slots
saying,
are
I doubt
guaranteed
he'll head to ice and stuff for that tail. We'll see.
See what Matoya has. She has the Vorpal, and it's also rolled up. They've got good in-game weapons for the, Knight and Ninja.
Again, why can I roll everyone positive swords except for me?
I don't know. I mean, usually I'd say there's something that rolls good. It's just a matter of whether it's the wood staff or something.
Yeah. No, it's every time I've rolled, it's been Excal and Katana and Vorpal and... Like, Wizard Stick +5, who cares?
I mean, you said it. Ooh, a vanilla flame sword. That's not too bad.
Yeah.
That's one
Those
thing.
silvers are still better.
Yes, but the flame will, of course, get the bonuses. Let's see what we have at level 5 here. There's life 2. And not much in level 5 black. I did see lightning 3, but...
Alright, we have a stone knight. Nope.
Yeah.
Nope. Come on. You want a soft, even though I think you have some in your inventory.
Going to turn into crown? Yes, you need a soft in your inventory. And Kadir is closer than Elfland. Now, we're just going to check out Bahamut, see if we get the lazy dragons. Some money. Dragons love their money. It's a dragon's hoard, all right. Ooh, it's the incentive ribbon.
And want to welcome the Raiders here joining us. Welcome to Final Fantasy Randomizer. We're decently into this race, and it's going crazy here.
Yes, we had 4 force, and we got 2 fighters and 2 thieves, so... Magic? Who needs it?
Rubes currently has an exploration lead because went into our Corneria item shop and saw the floater, whereas Rojo, we believe, skipped it or did not see it because they've not gone back to pick it up.
Rojo now picking up his clarinet. Multi-instrument Sarah is one of my favorite flags.
Oh yeah. Until you see it in an item shop and you're looking for loot and you're like, what is that?
Yeah. So Rubes is now heading into the volcano. Looks like he, might have an eye on Carrie, but definitely gonna check some chests first. I'll definitely check in trap tiles. That's vanilla, as I recall.
Chat, the best grind tile we found so far has been a double frost dragon. Rubes took it to, I think, mid-teens.
Well, one of the things about not having the floaters ordeals is a little more convenient. Of course, we know it's not going to be required. Of course, if you could pull something like the Oxtail out of here, at least
I'm rooting for vanilla.
Vanilla tail, that would be great.
Let's find a tail. Let's send Rubes here. Ooh, I hear you like seafood.
I mean, depends. I like it on my dinner plate sometimes. I don't know if I like lobster spanning dark at me.
Oh.
I think the Zeus gauntlet will be very useful here, but only one person has it.
I didn't see that wear sword in Rubes' side. Can't the thief wear that? Or is that only?
No, the thief cannot use the wear sword, which has always struck me as strange.
Well, I knew the dragon and coral could, but I could not remember about the wear, bane, and rune.
Yeah, rune the thief can use. Bane is after promotion for everyone, I do believe.
Mm-hmm.
Well, everyone who can equip it. Well,
right.
Rojo still going through ordeals here.
Oh, yeah. But sky.
Yep.
We did not save outside of sky, so I'm a little worried.
Interesting. We might just be looking to see, is there anything good in Mirage 1? If not, I'm just going to reset way back. Let's see. Nothing, just a little money.
Yeah.
Is that a power bonk?
It stuttered right when I saw it.
Yeah, same here.
The original stream's doing a little bit too, so I'm trying to keep an eye. Silver and iron gauntlets, according to chat.
Alright, so really nothing in Mirage 1, and Rubes resets out. So that's what he was checking.
Well, let's see if Vanilla Tail's a thing or not.
Yep. Of course, it could be something like Slab that leads the tail, too.
Hey, there's some Sarias.
Sarias with lightning, too. That's kind of rude.
Know a couple party members who are still out looking for Sarias. Gonna be some great XP, though, on that fighter. Hate to see that thief go down, but funnel it all.
Yep. Now Rubes is going to actually maybe grind a little. That's not what you want to see.
Yeah, I think we had just entered the other encounter zone. Where we were on a different hard reset. But we're looking for some steak.
Ah, yes. I always like myself some nice steak or some sandwiches even.
We're down to that solo fighter? Why not? Hey, speaking of which.
Yes, we have the legendary blue steak.
Okay, so we're over 200 less than 600, or we're over 300 less than 600 HP on them.
Yeah, Rubes pulling the treasure chest and ordeals, nothing much.
And steak does not punch very hard. I mean, it was still 100, but they've done worse.
Yes, Rojo finds a black shirt, which is a little more AoE, and it is the slab. Well, let's see if slab ends up turning into, and that's another vanilla trap tile.
Surprised he didn't take that one a few times. Like, I know it's not the best, but we haven't seen anything else.
Yeah, but I don't know, after to work his way through ordeals like that, he's probably afraid if, he had something nasty, then he wiped, he'd be like, didn't want to do it again.
Meanwhile, Rubes is over here at 26, I think 28 already.
Rojo gonna check out the dragon. He's gonna find his ribbon, his incentive ribbon, I should say.
Yeah. Now at 28. Yeah, this will be the second ribbon for Rojo, so be happy to see that.
Yep. I mean, that could give him an advantage because Rubes is in go mode. I mean, he's almost certainly going to fade ice.
Oh yeah. And I think with this grind here, we're saying maybe not have to worry about finding the tail. We're definitely not worried about the magic.
Yes. So the things, yeah, you think if he was worried about the magic, he would be finding that tail before he
We'd be searching
did his
sooner, yeah.
grind. Yep. Now, Rojo thrown off by the vertically flipped floor, which I think anyone would be. See if Rojo ends up finding those blue stakes at some point, but meanwhile, looks like he's going to. He's going to check out the Oasis.
That definitely means we missed the vendor item. Oh.
Yep. Oh boy, it's Canaria all along.
Question now is how high is Rubes going to take this? Knowing you don't have any spell support? I'm almost saying let's go to 50.
Yeah, why not?
Like, you know you don't have fast,
case
you
you
know you
know.
don't have temper.
I mean, the fighter does not have much to gain through promotion except usage of that Vorpal.
Yeah.
Not get any better armor. If he levels up, he's not going to get any spells.
So might as well make sure we get all the hits we can on it. I might be a fan about going and rezzing that thief that we took a little bit, but we have a secondary attacker.
Yes, I would be a fan of that as well. I mean, we didn't see any great weapons for the thief, but yeah, something's better than nothing.
38. 38 gets us, from my notes, 1 level away from the 6th hit.
Rubes. Heading to Crescent? Yes, he's heading to the party member store. Oh, Rose found Blue Dragon.
What?
See what our friendly robot has for us today. It won't be progression, but could it be that legendary tail?
I forgot it was on plus 10% hit percent. So it gets the 6th hit at 39 on vanilla, and 7th at 50 on vanilla. So we might be there.
Yeah, Rose found another thing that Rubes might not, and that's the ruse stick. Also found an herb from the robot. See, with Rubes, yeah, he's now going. He's going into volcano. He's going to, have a little discussion with Carrie with a silver sword.
See if we check any boxes here in the Aga floor, but we're bolting right now. Oh, this one's evil.
Oh, yeah.
Are we flipped? Are we... I don't know. Just search.
Yep, found his way through. That was... You said that was evil. Oh, this is a little... Because actually... Do we have...
It is shuffled stairs on? I hadn't noticed it until now.
Yeah, I hadn't either, but it's like... In the Agamas, which...
Okay.
We found not the grind tile we want.
Yeah, swap stairs has to be on.
+5 gauntlet, which... the white mage could equip that, but we don't have any.
They were different Bahamut's, okay. The vertical and horizontal flips are also getting us a little sidetracked here.
Oh, Joe still hasn't found the vendor item. Let's see if he remembers that he didn't check the item shop in Canaria. He's going to be...
Yeah, well... At this time, have they cleared out everything they can? We've been to ice, we've been to marsh.
Yeah, we've gotten the crown. I don't think we've been to marsh on his side.
Okay.
Because Marsh had the key, and he doesn't have that yet.
Okay, just Rubes.
But this is interesting. He will actually be in go mode himself once he gets that key, because he can get to both Earth and Volcano.
Yeah.
can actually be done floaterless, although airship is the best way to travel.
Did we see a marsh top? Love this. We're also finding that flame armor plus
And
4.
look at that. That is great for the knight. The
Yeah,
fighter, I should say.
Throw that with the ice shield there. Some decent protection.
See, meanwhile, Rubes getting a little more evasion on carry here. Wait, and attack.
There
Carry
we go.
comes out with ink. I don't think anyone's turned on enhanced darkness. And a few slices from that silver sword, and she is down.
Oh. All right.
Right.
We have a red mage pickup.
Swapping out the thief for the red mage. I like that.
You know why, right?
Right there.
That red mage comes with a free fast, so we don't have to track that down. We know where it's at.
Yep. It's on our party member already. Plus, is he going to get warp? He's looking to get Ice 3. And Quadex. I like that. Cheeky Quadex. I've seen that kill so many fiends.
Oh, yeah. Setting around, your mage can't do a whole lot more on it. You don't want to waste so many spells. Hey, let's throw a quad. Oh, that worked. Yep.
Getting Cure 4 on the red mage. I like it. And he's going for Life 2 as well. Or didn't you see Life 2? No, that was at level 5.
Mm-hmm.
The red mage will be able to learn that.
All right. Rojo gets the key, is now in go mode, but we are a grind behind.
Yep, and we also have much slower transport.
The good news, if we stick to Volcano and Earth, though, we don't have far to travel. It's still slow, but it's not far.
Yes, that is true. Yeah, but it's not as bad as it could be.
Mm-hmm.
Rubes picking up Life 2.
Was he, or was that in the second slot?
I see a Pro Ring plus 5 there in Melmond.
Yep. Oh, he got Life 2. Okay, good. And gold bracelets plus 2. Like.
Yep.
I say we stay here. We spend some of our hard-earned money. Call it good.
I agree. I mean, that solves our armor problems right there.
Yeah. I'd probably even take off that iron armor if you got the money. Throw the gold on it.
I think that's what he might be considering. Yep.
Get rid of anything that has the word opal in it, because we don't care.
Yes. I was just going to check out... remember that he already got rid of Astos, but he's going to check out the Northwest Castle Armory.
We're going to find these Frosties. Alright, Rubes.
Finds that they're evasive.
Remember that level 2 had a lot for this white mage, red mage.
He's not going to even go near the black shop, I think. It's like...
Or...
Yep. Fade, heal 3. Or he is going to check it.
Probably forgot what was there, so...
Yeah.
Yeah, Invis 2 also.
As much as I'm personally a fan of Brack with that level 2...
No, you don't even...
Yeah, you're not going to be taking on Kraken 1 or Tia 1 anyway. He's getting locked, though. That's a good play. We've seen some highly evasive fiends.
Yeah. And again, knowing that, well, I guess now that we do have fast, but we don't have a ton of support. Makes sense.
Rojo's heading to Canaria, check the item shop. Oh, well, he's going to dig the incentive out of Canaria Castle. Let's hope he remembers to check the item shop here because, really is down to his last checks.
Yeah, this time it's got to be in your head. You have... Oh, I guess Crystal. Whoops. That's going to pull him away.
Yep. Hopefully he checks the item shop before he leaves.
Nope. Like, I mean, in his mind right now, it's got to be, all right, so this has to be floater, and that means that the item's got to be in Gaia. Like, that's what's going on.
Yep. He sets out, but still doesn't check the item shop. Rubes, climbing sky. He's,
Yep.
or at the very least, he's going to check greater than less than. And he's in the Sky 2 parking lot because there are a bunch of speed bumps.
Hey, take an opal shield. Why not?
Yeah.
Wanna go sledding?
Now there's poor boy's like, let's check his item inventory. Let's see where he goes from here.
That was an ice sword +2. That could be nice to hold on to.
That's a pretty nice find. Silver hammer +1 isn't terrible by silver axe.
Ooh, okay, that ice sword puts you in a weird spot if my notes are right. Ice sword and silver sword have the same damage. Ice sword is slightly better hit. Silver sword is slightly better crit.
For
Okay.
the fiends, I think I'd want the better crit, but general enemies, I'd want
Yeah.
the better. Okay.
We're talking 1 better
That stone
hit
character.
and like 5 better crit.
Yeah, I think unless you're right on a hit percentage breakpoint, I think I'd go with the crit there.
Yeah.
Oh, Rube just found the metal slime a bit nicer than those metal slimes last night.
Oh, Rojo, where are you going?
Oh boy. Oh, he might. Heading towards Canary, but I'm afraid he's going to. I mean, he knows the. Floater would not be in TOF locked.
Yeah.
Guy was shuffled their locations.
Nope, no! Wrong way!
Go back, go back!
Give me a heart attack. No, just let's go. Check shops. Start with the closest one. My fear is that we're going to go back, recheck dungeons.
Yeah, that would be very unfortunate.
I like chat saying knows.
No items.
Yeah. Knows you don't need it. Sorry, I keep interrupting you.
Oh, no worries. While continuing to climb sky,
Yeah, we gotta be looking for a grind now for Rojo. Like chat saying, he knows he doesn't have to have it, so let's find a grind and go.
well, this park gym, but it's not Sky's floor. Here's my ribbon.
Oh. Don't even worry. No, just reset. Nightmare's not worth it. Reset. Reset.
Yeah, too evasive.
Not worth it in XP. Too evasive. Like, no.
Well, that's interesting. The teleporter there was right in front of the door, so you'd have to go up and down. Ooh, defense sword.
Alright, so we're back to parity. Rojo found that ruse stick, but now we have a defense sword. And another katana. Where is our tail? We know it's bottle or slab, but...
I was going to say, probably in Lefane or in the bottom of a lake.
I would love to see it in the bottom of the lake. Like, this fairy goes down, Lady of the Lake style. Here, let me grab you your sword, and hands you the rat's tail.
Oh, meanwhile, continuing to dive Earth, he's doing things solo.
Yep. Okay.
Ooh.
Okay. Now you have my attention. Our ice sword, silver sword debate is over. Sun sword.
Yes. Sun plus 5, that is more than a serviceable endgame sword.
Oh yeah. That
So that's
is
going to give...
X-Cal natural, basically, without the attacks.
Meanwhile, we have a Warmech on Rube's side, but he's like, nope.
And Wormek says,
Oh.
hey, I wasn't done.
Rube's heading into face Tia. It's interesting. Now, Poe, with basically having to do, I mean, strictly speaking, have to do, but he chose Earth, got that Sun Sword. That's going to give him a distinct weapon advantage because I'm not sure anyone's going to hunt down that tail. And if Rubes misses that Sun plus 5.
Yeah. I mean, like we were saying, that the silver and ice sword aren't bad weapons, but that sun sword is in a different class.
Rojo, meanwhile, finds the Bane Sword, which I think Rubes would find very handy right now. Tia's taking out the top thief. I don't think Rubes cares.
Nope.
A blink and you miss it. There was a vampire on Rojo's screen.
That's the pre-speed bump. It's the baby pothole.
Rubes has his 2 orbs lit. He's going to go grind some more. I think he wants to get some levels on probably the red mage.
Yeah. Again, you don't have the support you're used to. You want to make sure you can make it through. You know the T-Rex is here. We're going to get, what, 3,000 each fight-ish? Oh, 6,000. Holy. Nope.
And the red mage can use that silver plus 5, so it's actually going to have decent melee.
Yeah.
Rojo, meanwhile, finds an Agama.
Not a very safe grind. Ooh, that dragon sword. Actually give the thief something to do.
Yeah. And that Agama has squint. Yes, you can pro rings, you can ribbons. You can also have 3 and 256.
Knowing that Rojo has 2 ribbons, I'm a little bit more okay with it. But, ugh.
Especially with just one character.
I think they're both in the same mindset on, we're doing this unpromoted. We gotta go.
Yep.
So, we need all the power we can get. Rube's putting his red mage up front, so...
Yeah. Is he happy with the levels on it?
Probably at least okay if it dies, so we can finish getting Biff up.
Can
22.
do the Biff buff.
Yeah.
Of course, the fast that the red mage comes with, I believe that's level 8, so he doesn't have any more than, I think, maybe 2 or 3 charges on it.
Yeah, well, I believe it comes with 2 charges naturally. If it's the blurs. Other 2 or 4. 2? Okay.
Yeah, but red mage doesn't get level 8 charges until quite a few more levels.
Yeah.
I always found it strange that see the red mage or red wizard getting these level 8 charges and it can learn no level 8 spells. It's like, why did they do that?
Let's see.
But at least Rojo will not have to worry about the off-tile encounters because of where he's taking that grind and the fact that he's stepping down onto that safe tile.
Either I'm looking at a old guide here, or they don't actually learn level 8 charges. Mine doesn't show it.
I remember them learning level 8 charges. They just couldn't learn any level 8 spells.
Yeah, well, getting charges. Huh.
Yeah, so I was like, why
Cool.
do they get charges when they can't learn those spells? Been only asking myself that question 32 and a half years or so. But then again, you could say a lot about a lot of things in the original game.
Yes. rubes000 49 saying we're good. We'll get that last level in Topher.
Yep, he's going to go bring up some party members, probably, go buy some heal pots. Hopefully,
See the floater?
yeah. Oh, yeah.
Because it's still there on his screen.
You know what's going to happen is Rojo's going to go back here to fill up on heal pots right before Topher, and then see that floater.
Yeah.
And he's going.
Probably going to get like a 2-second pause or something.
Yes. And then we'll probably all be glad we can't hear what he's going to be saying. See, Rubes not checking the Topher bats. He's just going in. That Agama's actually given quite a bit of experience.
Oh, yeah.
And we're at level 40 on the donk there. See how high Rojo goes. I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if he just did 50.
Yeah, I'm thinking the same thing. This shows the difference between the blue stake and the Aga. I mean, Rubes is getting, what,
Yes.
18,000? Whereas Rojo's getting
Yes.
6?
I mean, Rojo's, of course, able to take the fights a lot faster, but getting less per. But yeah, Agamas are pretty decent.
Yeah, we're at 42. I don't see any reason why not to at least take this up to 48, 49.
Yeah, I agree.
Rojo's still got 2 dungeons to do, so we're going to get a little bit of chip experience, but eh.
Rubes, meanwhile, making his way through Topher to the Lich floor already.
Yeah, this is either going to be really fast through here, or we're going to find something that we don't have the spells for, and it's going to be a grind. So, let's see.
Yep. I mean, but if Rubes, say, runs into a nasty Tia 2 or Chaos,
Yeah.
that could get Rojo right back in this because Volcano's on the way. It's pretty fast.
I believe we only found 1 ribbon for Rubes, so, like, if something has something nasty, it could take out half the party easy.
Yes. Now, Lich 2 still here. Round 2. Dude, look at me with my poison touch, and then departs.
Hear that poison, thank you. May not have his audio up, but... Oh, I do, but... Yeah.
Now, Rojo looks like he's moving on because he's getting an encounter versus wizards now.
But look at that HP. 955, and we've already taken a few hits.
Yep, it's going to take quite a bit to take down Rojo's fighter. Meanwhile, Carry 2 has Nuke. This leaves no life caster for Kraken the back row. Going for some more evasion here.
No chat, there goes our caster. I don't even care what spell. There just goes our caster.
Yes.
So we are man-moding this all the way through now.
Level 50 fighter versus Topher.
I mean, my money's on the fighter. It still is.
Yeah. I mean, unless, he gets unlucky with something like a zap or something because he's going to be well armored, has a ton of HP, have the ribbon, defense.
Have you heard of a commentator's curse? Like, come on.
Yes, I have. I haven't done it yet. This is my only second time coming, I'm going to be, some level of excited when it happens the first time.
And Saracen, no, I think the only thing Rubes has like that would be, I believe he found the defense sword. So we at least have that in our back pocket.
Yes, of course.
Yeah, defense sword, a ribbon, and a prayer. I think we're
Yep.
still swinging the silver.
I think we are. I mean, that will work as an in-game weapon. We're about to see how well.
Oh, Chaos has Cure 4. I didn't see that in the spoilers. The bats.
Yeah.
Oh. If this is a beefy Chaos or dodgy.
Yep, you could really be in for a rough time because you haven't seen the power bonk yet.
Or just a long time.
Well, who meanwhile looks like he's going to take out C. Rubes is through Kraken, making some sushi.
Something you don't always see. Each runner is doing the other 2 dungeons.
Yes, that we have not seen that yet, that I recall. I mean, Volcano is so popular because, you don't need any incentives to get there. Well, here's Tia 2. Ink does nothing. Free turn.
Oh, that
Bang!
seafloor was disgusting.
No 3 and 256 there. Oh boy.
Oh, there's a zap. Hold your breath. Let's go.
Yep. Well, if you get a crit loop, and one where it's only him that crits.
I mean,
Either the silver sword crits or it doesn't.
150, 200 hits. It'll do, but ugh.
Yeah, and that's on the high side. Oh,
All right.
true. I don't think Rubes checked the hint bats at all, so he's not going to know about that Cure 4 until it comes out.
Hey, you want a white wizard? Rojo sees one.
Will he pick it up?
I'd be tempted to. I'd be very tempted to.
I would too. Ooh, I didn't see whether that landed, but nope, it obviously did not.
All right, Chaos. What we got?
Yep.
Oh,
Got Bane.
leading with Bane.
Oh,
Nuclear.
nuclear. Oh, it will be evasion capped here. Blizzard. Chaos looks to be spell and skill happy. That's not good.
5 hits, 27, I think I saw.
That's what it looked like.
There's a 166. Okay, we're going up. We're going up. That's a good sign.
Yep.
I said up.
Yeah. Meanwhile, Rojo did not pick up the white mage. Miss. That's never good. Yeah,
Hey.
this Chaos is spell happy too.
Yeah.
Another nuclear, or he's gone back around on his skills.
Well, Blizzard was right after, so we might be
Yep.
back around with skills. Oh my goodness.
Just he got through. GG.
Oh my goodness. That is with a official race time, racetime.gg time of 1 hour, 55 minutes, 11 seconds. Oh. Let's see
Yeah,
what Rojo
Rojo's-
can do.
Yep. Well, he can head back to Canaria and probably be pretty tilted whenever he goes to a Canaria item shop because if he feels ready for Topher, he's going to visit there.
Did we stop at Corneria to get pots?
I don't think
I
so.
think we went straight into Topher. He was at 99 Hills. Oh no. Like,
Oh,
it doesn't matter now, but still.
yep.
Hey, Rojo, other way, other way.
Yeah. Meanwhile, we are joined by Rubes in chat. Good, GG Rubes.
Oh, can you hear him?
Yep.
Oh,
Can you hear me now?
There you are.
Yep, there you are.
Yeah, my headset's been stupid lately, sorry.
Ah,
Oh, no
good
worries.
game.
Yeah, thanks, GG.
Oh. So, what was the thought there? Walking into Corneria, seeing that floater for so cheap so early.
I was like, oh boy. This party, what am I gonna do? I gotta kill off some of these melee guys. I mean, I know I'm hoping I can find a mage somewhere, but at the same time I gotta get my main melee, which I want to be the fighter, up and running, so I just
Right.
started doing all the turn-ins I could, Crescent Lake and Sarda, Ruby. Then I went and did Marsh, and I got the key, which was nice. So I was in go mode really early.
I think
So
you were
then
in
I
go
was
mode by 16 minutes.
Yeah, and I was at that point I was very, very unsure what I wanted to do,
Mm-hmm.
and I found that. So I started like looking for weapons and stuff, and I found that the katana. I'm like, oh my god. Do I start looking for the tail? And I'm like, all right, I guess maybe I'll do that. And then the seed told me to do other things.
Yeah, what was the point you decided, okay, no tail, I found these blue stakes, let's just go?
When I got the red mage.
Okay. Little
I
bit
mean,
of
I was
utility.
leaning toward no tail even if I didn't get it, but that confirmed it for me.
Mm-hmm. Get a couple spells to cast, able to get through.
So meanwhile, Rojo just found out that Carry 2 has nuke. So he's down to man mode. He found a Sun +5 in Earth Cave, but he has not seen the tail. He never checked the item shop in Corneria, not even before going into Topher.
Do we know where the tail was?
You meant the floater.
I meant floater. Yeah, I meant floater.
The tail
Yeah.
had to be Lefane or Bottle.
Yes.
Okay.
So we did see everything else. Yeah, that was the big time difference. Is you were flying all around the world, Rojo was sailing all around the world, and then checked everything.
Yes. Flying is nice. That feels bad though that I didn't check the Canaria shop.
Yeah.
I feel for him.
We kept sending vibes, especially when Tonk there got stoned. We're like, okay, there are softs in Corneria. Go.
Mm-hmm. Right. Yeah, they're always softs in Canaria.
Yeah, but then decided to just leave that fighter stoned the rest of the match, so never did anything.
I was gonna say maybe you can bring him up for the chaos fight if he gets there.
Yeah, get some sort of a meat shield. But we have a Kraken too. Screw stick, fire. We've got ribbons, we've got everything on this fighter. Let's get some roost sticks and start swinging.
Yep.
But Rojo found a couple little things that you didn't with the extra exploration, but honestly, not a ton. What, an extra ribbon, and found that sun sword. That sun sword's probably the best part of
Sunsword would
it.
have been nice. How'd it roll?
Yes.
+5.
+5.
Oh, that would have been great.
Great in-game weapon, but were you with that swinging that silver all the way to the end?
Yep.
Yeah.
I mean, the best thing I found was an ice +2, and I wasn't really. I mean, I figured the crit. I hadn't checked the crit rates, but I'm assuming that the silver +5 is probably better than ice +2, but I'm not sure.
They are very comparable. The silver +5 does have a better crit. Otherwise, the ice only had one more damage. Or one more hit, not damn. Same damage.
Right. Yeah, because the
silver
ice
was
is
the
what,
way.
29 or so, plus 2 be 33-ish.
Yeah.
Hmm.
So I think silver was the way to go here.
I think so. Even though I didn't crit very much.
You
My
crit
notes show a
enough.
16 versus a 25 on crit, by the way.
Oh, okay.
Now Rojo is through Tia 2 and is healing up.
Woo!
Ooh, Sorcerers of Thunder.
Thunder Sorcerers right before Chaos. Love to see that.
Rojo ready to take on Chaos. So take it away, Jay Shadow.
Okay, I think we're going to do the same thing we just saw in Rubes. We're going to get some Ruse down here. Hope that Bane and Zap does not land. Only thing we don't want to see is something through a ribbon. 6 hits. Didn't see it, but Nuclear, Zap.
Click 471. It
Yep.
froze
6
up
hits,
on mine.
125. The Sun Sword is doing a little bit better, but about the same.
Really does. The Sun Sword has a fairly low crit, so it's
Yeah.
not going to crit as often.
It, according to my notes again, it has the exact same as that silver, so. Ooh, crack. I did that
Did
earlier.
not. Yeah, we did not see that.
Chat was telling us there might be a Cure 4 in here, but we didn't see it from Rubes.
All right, and Rojo finishes off Chaos.
And looks like that is an official racetime.gg of 1 hour, 3 minutes, and 17 seconds. So, GG, and let me see if I can get them into here.
GG Rojo, good job.
Yeah.
All right. Let's see if they're interested.
Sure, they're.
Oh.
Yep, here he
And
is.
there we go. GG.
Hello, GG.
Oh, so I see you guys talking just a little bit in the chat room, but yeah, how about that floater?
I knew I was missing something like the whole race. And I couldn't quite figure it out. And then I was like, oh, yeah, it's a shop item, Elfin, sure. And then, nope, just Canaria, I guess.
Yeah, we kept sending you vibes. It's like, go back. You know, you need something. But
Nah, I didn't feel like it.
yeah, we noticed.
I
Yeah,
just
you didn't
rather
either. It
run
was
around
fine.
confused. I mean, listen, like I found in my life that when you make a huge mistake, it's really important that you just double down and continue doing it forever.
Words to live by. Yeah. Please do not take this as advice. Thank you.
Not endorsed by RPG Limit Break or the commentators of the FFR community, etc.,
Final Fantasy
etc.
Randomizer and RPG Limit Break do not no. Oh, but like seriously, that was 8 minutes difference for boating around versus flying around, and you checked so much more. Like seriously, good game.
Thank you.
So what were your thoughts upon seeing fighter, thief?
I mean, this is what we signed up for, right? When you do the forced thing, I think. And recruitment's obviously on the table, but yeah, I was like, thank God for the caster item, I guess.
So when did you decide, okay, I'm not going to even try for promotion. I'm just going for it. Of course, you had no float or no tail, but
yeah, I think around like 30 minutes in, I realized like clearly I'm missing something, and I just like I'm spacing out and I cannot figure out what it is. So I decided this is this is what we got. This is what we're gonna roll with, and let's just see how it goes, I guess.
That was a very interesting one to watch, to see you guys trying to get through that unpromoted, swinging a silver sword most of the game. Like, yeah.
It's not really what you want. No, not at all.
Silver OP.
So you checked the hint back that's early on, Rojo. Did you remember any of what they said when you got into Topher?
Yeah, nuke, I think is about the gist of it. And I was like, oh, we're in trouble. So that's why I took the, gosh, what was it? I took a grind, I think in Earth.
Yeah.
And
Yeah, it was Agamas.
yes. And then I was like, well, if we're gonna do it, I guess we better do it, right? Because there's a good chance that we're not going to find anything else to help us out the way that things are going right now.
I think that was both of your guys' mindset, because you got to it just a little bit later, but Rubes found some blue stakes and like, yep, we're taking this all the way up to, I think it was 49. And then you're like, hey, here's Aga's 50. Let's go.
Yeah. I mean, fair enough. Yeah, do what you got to do. I mean, especially with a party like that. Jeez.
Mm-hmm.
Let's get
Yeah, I was
999.
kind of hoping a black belt was going to appear, but didn't see one.
Yeah, I mean, with those levels, right? Like, I mean, that would have been the time to take one.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you would have had a little bit minus hit percent, but yeah, at level 50, who cares?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And there actually was no black belt available because you guys actually, one of you took Earth and Water, that was, Rojo, and Rubes took Fire and Sky. So actually, you covered all 4 orbs between you.
Oh, cool. What was in Fire and Sky class wise?
I think I found a defense sword. Oh, class wise, I got a red mage in Volcano, and then I think it was either a fighter or a thief in Sky.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
I think it was Fighter, Thief, Red, and White is what we saw.
Yeah, I think the white was in
White was
C,
in Earth, I
think.
believe.
Oh, Earth. Okay, yeah.
I don't know.
Okay.
Listen to Thavian. He was watching more.
Fabian said thief.
Mm-hmm.
Gotcha. Okay.
All right. This was the last race of pod, so how are you both feeling going into brackets?
I mean, those were the fun few races we had. I think, and I'm looking forward to getting down to the nitty gritty of the tournament, and we'll see what happens.
Yeah, I mean, kind of the same, At least this year I made brackets.
True story.
But yeah, I mean, I like the flags a lot this year. Like just being able to skip a couple dungeons is a nice change of pace.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, these
Speaking from...
Yeah.
Oops, sorry. Go
No,
ahead.
no, go ahead.
All right. Well, speaking from the perspective of someone who's been in chat comms in the booth but not racing, I really love the strategies and whatnot that gave. Is like, especially if you get, Chime, Cube, and then Rod, which one do you take, and that sort of thing.
Yeah, I hear ya. Like, because the Earth has, I think, a few more grind tiles, but if you're in Sky, you can just kill whatever is on the way, right? Kind of.
Oh yeah, I ran into back-to-back war mechs. That was pretty fun.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, Warmech had something to talk to you about. Your car insurance is out of date.
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah, it's just run away, take a step. Oh, not again! Run away. I was not feeling good to take on Warmech.
I don't blame you. I mean, did you have any mages at that point at all, or?
I had the red mage, I think, because I did Volcano first.
Okay.
So yeah. But I mean, the red mage. I mean, I didn't have fast or temper or anything, so.
Yeah,
I
The
had
Red
maybe-
Mage came with
those-
fast.
Oh, it did.
Oh, interesting.
It was the blur.
I didn't even know that.
The level 8 fast. Okay. Yeah.
That was a
'cause,
good-
The black magic, I guess the fast temper, that must have been kind of high level, I guess.
Would have. I mean, I don't think I mean, I checked 6. I don't remember what I saw there. I didn't check 7 or 8.
Yeah, I think I skipped like level 4, so it could have been there, I guess, as well.
No, 4 had nothing. Maybe Bane or something. I didn't buy anything from 4.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, 4 had Saber, which is great if you're Thieves promote, but I think we'll call anything. Well, it had Life 2. No, that was level 5. I keep on thinking it was level 4.
Yeah. Glad I got to use Life 2 all of 0 times. Maybe did I use it once? I don't remember.
I don't recall you using it at all. I just remember your Red Mage went down against Carry 2 and was like, oh, no life caster for Kraken 2 to back row.
Yeah, I mean, she just opened with high roll
forehead.
nuke. That was ridiculous.
Yeah, I think it must have been, yeah, maybe it was Carry for me as well. I don't know. My party had a nuke, and I still had like 2 low-level thieves, and then, yeah, they got blasted. That was it.
Any thought about ever resing up or unstoning that one character, Rojo?
Yes, except I didn't have any softs.
You
And I
know
wasn't
where
sure.
softs
I thought they were probably in Canaria, but I was like, you know what? This dude's like level 6. What am I even going to do with this guy? Like,
Oh.
so I guess we'll just do what we got to do.
We kept yelling at you whenever we saw that. It's like, go get a soft.
I mean,
Please.
part of it was on purpose. Like, I intended to leave him stoned.
Mhm.
For like the most of the match, because I wanted levels on the fighter specifically. And ideally kind of like the thief, because I was like, oh, in a perfect world we remember the floater is, and then we could upgrade him and like use that katana we found. But that didn't happen. But still, I got the levels on the fighter and everything, and so yeah, I wanted him to like be down for a while. Same with the other thief.
Yeah. Well, Classic Gamer, you got any more questions for these two, or should we start to wrap it up?
I think we can start to wrap it up. Knowing me, I'll probably remember questions right after the stream ends, but
As
have
is
nothing at the
traditional.
moment.
But this is the
Yes.
final bracket or final pods match of the season again. So, Rojo, what you got? What's the last thing here?
I mean, thanks for having us, and for doing the comms and everything, and GG to Rubes, obviously. I'm going in with 2-1. That's better than I usually do. I think. I'm a fairly average player, I would say. So I'm looking forward to at least getting to play a few more games before my time in brackets is over, one way or the other. And yeah, I'm looking forward to seeing how the rest of the tournament plays out.
All right, and now for our resident shopper, Rubes. Finish it out. What do you got?
Well, GG again, Rojo. Good luck in brackets. I hope I don't have to face you again. Because I mean, clearly, you got some moves up your sleeve, and I don't know if I'm gonna, be able to get through. But yeah, thanks for doing the stream and comms and tracking and all that. Thanks to RPG Limit Break, and I hope everyone in the community enjoyed the race, and I hope everyone enjoys the upcoming bracket spectacular.
Speaking of upcoming bracket spectacular, so while that does end pods, our bracket reveal stream is tomorrow night at 9 o'clock Eastern, I believe on Final Fantasy Randomizer channel. So if you want to know who you're paired up against with what we're going to see, join us tomorrow then to check it all out. Classic Gamer, that's it for me. Take us home.
Alrighty, so this has been quite the 2023 Winter Tournament pods. That's Gamer76 with our restreamer and co-com Jay Shadell and our tracker Thavian Hawks. Wishing everyone a good evening, and we'll see everyone in brackets.